Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and hello if you've never been here before. I'm so excited you made it over and I'm super excited because I am going to be jumping into my July planner. I chose the Amy Tangerine designed planner from the Be Happy box and I've got it all set up. I went ahead and popped everything in here and I'm ready to get going, but I've got one more week. So let me just do a flip through and show you what I've got going on here. All right. So first I got this dashboard that I've had forever. And I just used a tape runner and stuck some stickies on here. These are also, none of these are new. They're pretty old. I think most of these are still available at Hobby Lobby. And I just used a, which one is that? The colorful boxes, and labeled that because I don't think I have any labels like this for these dashboards. So I like to keep that at the beginning for any pre-planning I've got going on. And then I like to have this lining up. This is my original one. It's kind of old. I mean, you can see like the pen ink that's kind of bled through there, but the thing still works. So I'm holding on to this thing. And I also got another package of these because they were on clearance. So I have another one somewhere else too. And so I also like to keep a couple of these little sheets at the beginning of my planner in case I need to just pull these out and then pop them into my week as I go. Now here I clearly did not handwrite that. I used my silhouette to create this and just cut it out I don't want to say last year, it's not a new year. In my first half of my other planner, first half of the year, I had my first and last name and I decided to go just bigger. It's simple, it was easier to put on there. That one's a little crooked, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's totally fine. So then I've got, of course, my happy planner. Now I have not written through anything in this planner. I did not want to do that on camera or have anything on camera for obvious reasons. It's private. Some of it's private information. I just don't want everyone's business out there. Some of it's not mine, you know, other people's birthdays and whatnot. And so I love this. I feel like I will use less stickies to plan it far in advance because I can just jot things down in here. I love that. Okay, so I'm not going to do a flip through of the whole planner because we've already done that, but I will say I do have 6 months in here, so I've got July to December. And then I did something a little different. Well, okay, first I used the Amy Tangerine dashboard, and again, the colorful boxes to mark that off that I have blank paper, and I like to have this instead of just a divider, because when you have all these dividers, this is the first time I've used dashboards that way, and I know it's not a new concept at all, but I decided to go ahead and use them because when I just had dividers before and I can't find my section. So here it helps me jump straight to my pages. And then I used this divider. It was in the Supermom planner and it says extras, and I thought that was perfect because I've got extra paper back here. So back here, I just have a couple of sheets of different patterns or layouts. So I've got some dot grid in here, some blank sheets, some project sheets, hourlies. These were from the Supermom. These were in the back with the, the extra divider. And then this one is the Amy Tangerine designed one from the Be Happy box. So I just have some extra paper back here. If I need to get to some, I can pop them throughout my planner or just jot some things down back there. Now I'm doing something a little different. This is what's different that I've never done before. This is kind of like the Transformer planner, which I hate that I don't know exactly who's the first person who did it because I've seen it so many places now. But y'all know I didn't come up with it. Now I believe the Transformer planner, you should be able to just flip it over and then it's a full planner. Like it has the back cover. So I think you have to put 2 covers there. I'm not sure. So mine's not like a true Transformer. I'm using this more of like, almost like a dashboard, but I don't want so many of these that I have to search through. It's just easier to get through my planner. Like if you look through the edges, I don't know if that's too close, but I can get through it easily. I can get through different sections easier. So this cover, I got at Go Wild Nashville. That's the first one that I went to, and that's from the Happy Planner, so it's exclusive to that. And I'm using this section as my social media planner, which is the first time I've ever used one of those. But since I started this channel, I think it's important to go ahead and start doing that. It says, don't be like the rest of them, darling. And I thought that was perfect for this section because it's just a reminder, like, this is my social media. This is my pages, my channel, my Instagram. And I don't need to worry about what everyone else is doing. They're doing awesome, great things, but I need to do my own awesome, great thing, if that makes sense. So I'm using the Miss Maker planner for my social media planner. So that's what I'm going to be doing for that. So I did have a blog planner, but I didn't use a full out planner for that. I did use like some sheets, and I made my own blog planner for the mini. I just printed some, I created my own layouts and did that for the mini, but I'm going to go ahead and use the classic size for this, and I see how this works out. Now this section is my fitness health section, I will say. Now this planner cover I kind of made using the back side of the Supermom planner, and then I use a really big Happy Planner Bambi sticks to get this little layout here. It says never give up, so I think that's kind of perfect because I give up a lot when it comes to my health and fitness. So I'm using, for the first month, I'm using the wellness extension pack. And so that's July. And then I've got August in here. I'm using the, I believe this is the fitness extension pack. And I don't even know if they sell this anymore. So I'm going to try these out and see what I like. Now, I don't know if they have the extensions. Like I said, they might still have this one. But I know they do have different planners you can choose from. So if I stick to this, then I will go and purchase one of these planners. I want to try them out. I've done them both before, but not consistently. So my goal for July is to stick to it, and then July and August figure out which one that I really like. Okay, so the next section is this is like my home management section, and I use a Supermom planner, and I thought that was perfect because it's kind of what I was using my Supermom planner for. I don't have any new dividers. I wish I do. If anyone knows any shops that have some awesome ones, please comment and let me know, because I really do wish Happy Planner made some covers that were just, you know, standalone packages, and they haven't done that in a while. Okay, so this section is, like I said, like my home management section. And these printouts I created myself, and I will link them down below. They are free 99 on my blog. I do have them in my Etsy shop, but if you watch this video or go visit my blog, you can have them for free, and just print them out as many as you want. They're only designed to be single-sided. So this is a monthly meal plan, and I love this because I can sit there and just make a whole meal plan for the month and be done with it. I don't have to think about it. It's just all right there. Then I have the weekly meal plan, so I can take this and break it down. This is extended. It has lunch and dinner in it, and then break down my shopping list. So then when I go onto my Kroger app, I can just, or online, I can just plug in what I need. Or this is especially helpful whenever you're in the grocery store and you're going aisle by aisle. So I actually designed this for Kroger because this is kind of the way that I go when I am shopping at Kroger. So then I have some meal ideas, and this is where you'll just jot down all of your meal ideas for, just sort of keep a running list of them, so that whenever you're planning this section, you don't have to think too much about it. Like sometimes I forget, like, what do I know how to make? And I don't necessarily write in like things that I'd have to go to Pinterest to find the ideas. Like it could be the easiest meal that I could do that I know like the back of my hand, but I just don't want to think about my dinner ideas, and so they're right here, especially if you're following like a special diet or something like that. Like if you're doing Whole30 or keto or Weight Watchers or something, what are your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas that you can pull through whenever you're meal planning for the week? This is now like more of my house management. Now this divider is from a back to school release probably like 2 years ago. I don't really remember. So when I buy packages of stuff, I keep them. If I don't use them, or I just reuse them. I don't see the point of me going out and buying new dividers. So some of my stuff is not like the newest, like these covers are not like brand new planners or anything, but if it still works, then I'm going to use it. Okay. So this is, again, like my house management. So the first sheet is, or the first two sheets are my home projects. So these are things that you would want to do seasonally. Like, let's say you need to remember to change the air filters, or there's certain things you put in your garden, or there's certain decor that you want to have out, or remember that you need to put out for each season of the year. And so, or there's certain things that you want to tackle that year. So like I typically do, I'll do like a goal for a month or for the season. Like by the end of the summer, I want to get, I think last year was like my floors done. So that was like a big summer project, or not something that was just, you know, like things that, those giant projects that I need to break out because I literally can't afford to do them all at once. That's how I'll plan them out. And then I have service providers. And then, so these are already pre-written in there, and then you can go add your own. And this is so I know like company, account number, the phone number, the website, and when it's due. So if I ever need to look at it, it's right here. I don't have to go search through my mail or my inbox and all that to find all my account information. My password list. This is really great if you have like 500, we all have like 500 logins. And so I like to keep this running list, or I will forget. Vehicle maintenance. This has been so helpful. When I can't remember, did I buy a battery for that car, or was it that car? Or when did I get these tires? Was it this vehicle or that vehicle? So I will keep one for each vehicle. I only have one in here right now. And I'll keep a list of what I've done to my vehicle, so I know when something needs to be done next, or how new or old something is. Like this battery, I feel like I shouldn't be replacing it right now because I can go back and look. Yep, I only replaced it a couple months ago. Something else is going on. Then I have a cleaning schedule, and this is just, you can use this once a week, or you can write it in here and use it for the rest of the month or the rest of the year, and just be consistent. Now, when I have a cleaning schedule like this, not all these things are my tasks. These are just, they might be things like I'll write the rooms down, but I may not be assigned to all of those rooms. I delegate a lot of these things out because, I mean, I've got other able-bodied people here. So this isn't necessarily just my cleaning schedule, but it's how I keep up with it. So I think that's it. Let me go through it again. Well, I know that's it. That's all you got, girl. What do you mean you think? So let's go back through it again. So I've got my stickies. These are for making lists in your planner. Some blank small sheets. I've got my regular planner and blank paper. I've got my social media planner. And then I've got my wellness, fitness planner. Then I've got my home management section. And then it is all ready to go. You can see the top. I've just got a couple of dashboards in there. One thing I am missing is a divider. I really want to get and find dividers to add in my weekly section. I really am not a fan of these right here. These long dividers. They release them every time they do a release. They'll release a pack of these with dashboards or whatnot. And I have some, and I have used them as like bookmarks, but honestly, I really like just the little bookmarks, but clips aren't working for me. And so, or the paper clips. And so I need to find or make my own divider sometime. I really just want something small there because I hate having to rip this thing out. Like it just gets in the way. I don't know. Or when I'm writing, you know, it's just in the way. So I just don't like the big thing. So that is one thing that's not complete. And I'm using my Mommin' So Hard pin pouch. I love this one because it snaps in. I like that more than the ones that have the band over, because I tend to lose those. And this one kind of just stays on. Sometimes I'll have to remove it if I don't remove the sheet of paper when I'm writing, because it might get in the way. But for the most part, it just stays on there. And again, I don't have one that matches this, because the only thing that I have that matches this planner is the dashboard and the paper. That's the only planner accessories it came with. And so I'm going to go ahead and reuse this. I mean, even though I'm not using the Supermom planner as my main planner anymore, or at all. I might Franken-plan every now and then. I still have good use of this. I've only had it since, you know, December. I take that back. I've only had this for like 2-3 months because I bought it on clearance. And so I haven't had it very long. It works well. It's not a Supermom planner. But I mean, if it works, I'm going to keep on using it. So there you have it. There is my flip through of my January to December 2019 planner. If you have any other ideas, please link them or comment below because I'm always learning from other people. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up so that I know, or comment, let me know what you think. And then don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Catch y'all later.